What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of C and C. It's episode number 105, and today we're returning with a season finale in the Premier League as we travel to the Etihad to take on Manchester City in a title decider. I love how this has panned out, man. As you can see, heading into the final day, on the back of our win over Leicester, we are level with Pep Guardiola's side by a plus 20 goal difference superiority, if you will, which means on the final day, all we need to do is avoid defeat to be crowned back-to-back champions of the Premier League. Manchester City must win in their own backyard, and it's really fitting as well that it comes down to the final day between these two teams, because we've been neck and neck since the very beginning of the season. No one has really been a serious title threat to us and Manchester City. So I love how this has worked out, and the side story to this is that Gavin Humphreys has become the third player in history in my career mode saves to reach 40 goals in a single league season, and on the final day has the chance to become my top scorer ever in a single league campaign. All he's got to do is get one more goal. He's already reached a 40. Are we going to see Doc's history today? We shall find out. So heading into the final day, again, it's a winner-takes-all situation. Yep. It's a winner-takes-all. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just stalling at this point because I'm really nervous to play it. It's a winner-takes-all situation. The winner of this game wins the title, but again, all we need to do is draw heading into the game. We don't have to win today. Of course, I'll be targeting it because that's how I play FIFA, all-out attack, because of how the way the game goes this year. But we only need a point. Avoid defeat, and we're Premier League champions once again. But to be honest, I'm not playing for the 0-0 because, man, oh man, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really want to get Gavin Humphreys to 41 goals. If I can do that, my top scorer of all time in a single league season. And it would be so fitting as well for my greatest youth player ever, based on rating alone at 96 overall. It would be so fitting. The one change I make is Ben Davis, the vet, coming in from Padu for fitness reasons. Other than that, there is no need to make major changes to our first team. This is it. It's the Premier League final day. It's Manchester City. Avoid defeat, and we're Premier League champions. Gavin gets a goal. He's the top scorer in Doc's history for a single league season. Oh my god. The pressure. Come on, Newport County. I'm not going to sacrifice the team objective for a player objective. I'll never do that. My mindset is always win. So I'm not going to just like go all out with Gavin to get him a goal. Play him up top, move him as far forward as possible, and just make sure he becomes a 41. Oh! 41 goal scorer in a single season, but he almost did it by chance. But again, the team record for me is going to be more important, of winning back-to-back Premier League titles. Again, we only need a draw, but I'll be going for the win because I'll always go for the 3 points because I can't defend. But we made a bright start. We're going at Man City. Good save by Edison. It's still 0-0. Again, Manchester City must win today. A draw is not good enough. And you are... Oh, I thought it went in. Oh, I thought I just went in. I was going to say, you are joking. Deflection fell straight to Timo Werner. And I saw the net bulging, but it was the side of the net here. Well, Timo Werner is the second top scorer in the division. And the only reason he's not won the Golden Boot is because of Gavin's dominance. I thought that was 1-0, and that would have been such an unfortunate way to concede. But instead, it remains goalless, and what a frenetic start to the game. Here we come again. Dan James down left, rolls it across. Ravi Matondo is there. 1-0, Newport County. Get in! And it's not Gavin's 41st, but it's Ravi's 31st, I think. Oh, what a turn of events. I thought we'd just fallen behind, and instead, from the goal kick, working our way forward, it's the speedsters that link up. Dan to Ravi, and Matondo, who's been our top scorer since coming in every single season, won't be it this year, but he might have secured the goal that will give us the title. Matondo fires into the early lead, 1-0 Newport County. It is indeed goal number 31. and Man City must come from behind to win if they're going to snatch away the title. What a perfect start. I love how it says historic day in the top left there for Timo Werner. That's referring to the fact that the competition record is, of course, 32 goals in a single season. But as we know... Sorry, I need to concentrate because when the AI... well, if you've been watching my videos all season long, you'll know that I cannot stand the AI cutting in front of flank. It's my hardest task when on the defensive end, as that header goes over from the corner. There's something about the AI's dribbling from the side of the pitch, which it's kind of ironic because, you know, I talked about this before, like EA's way of like fixing a flaw or something that's OP is to flip it round and either make it OP or something that never works. And one of the best ways to defend against the AI in previous FIFAs was to force them down the flanks because they just always recycle possession back to the middle and they just wouldn't be able to work their way inside. And it's completely different now. When they're down the flanks, they're more dangerous than when going through the middle. It's EA all over once again. But sorry, I was going to say, with Timo Werner, he's got less goals than Ravi Matondo now. So it's a historic day for Gavin because he's already got to 40. So that graphic made no sense there. I don't know why it's so hard for EA to track and keep hold of stats. Great block as the years go by, because as we know, and even in this season as we know, it's not a historic day for Werner. Gavin's already set the record and smashed it. So you have caused a couple of problems in this first half, but as things stand, we're still holding that slender 1-goal lead. I do see them scoring at some point though. That's a poor pass there. I've given them an easy chance, and no, not down the flank. I'd rather them come through the middle and attack down the flanks. I can't defend it when they step inside just like that, and the shot put wide. And the blush is spared. Ferran Torres can't hit a target, just like Timo Werner, and twice they've had a golden chance and they've failed to take it. The reason we're in front is poor Man City finishing. As things stand, we are just over a half away from being champions, but they're definitely going to score at some point. And if they do get another, and momentum changes, we'll be in trouble. I need a 2-goal cushion to really settle the nerves here, because there's a lot of them. Just got to see out this first half, and we're almost there. It's Ferran Torres, should lose out to Nico Williams, and he does, and that is going to do it for the first half. We lead by a goal, but I'm taking nothing for granted. As things stand, City need to come from behind, flip the script, and win this and score at least 2. But they've beaten me twice, but thankfully the finishing's been poor. They won't miss for a 3rd time in a row though. Got to tighten up the defence and see this game out. Gavin hasn't had too much involvement today, apart from that early shot that tested Edison. Other than that, well, like I said, I was not going to sacrifice the team objective of winning the title for an individual accolade. Like, it will be incredible to see him become top scorer in a single league season of all time with 41. For a non-striker as well, that's remarkable. But, go on, up you get Joe, well done, mate. But, I will never sacrifice the team objective for an individual award. No, absolutely not. As Gavin is now on the ball. He's not had the ball much today, but he's down the right-hand side. He'll need a teammate, though. So steps infielder, faker one. As Lloyd with him, finds him. And now Lloyd rolls him through. This could be the moment. Oh, and he's missed it. First golden chance, and I failed to hit the target. I don't think I'll get a better than one than that in the game as well. Great little 1-2 between him and Lloyd, the academy grads linking up, and that would have killed the game, whilst also not just secured the title, but secured his place in history. Put it wide. Don't think he'll get a better chance than that. And like I said, I'm not going to force it with him either. Golden chance, couldn't hit the target. Won't get a better one than that. And now Man City are free. That's offside, is it not? Surely, yeah, there we go. Oh, that was the moment for Gav. Blew it. Rashesha down the right-hand side. He's got Lloyd with him, but instead I'll step in field. There's a pocket of space there for Rabi to run into if he gets in behind that back line. There, oh! That was almost played perfectly, but Ruben Diaz is just an elite centre-half, isn't it? He read that perfectly. He mistimes that by a fraction. Rabi's through 1-1. It's game over. Good night, Man City. Title remains in South Wales. That is brilliant. Perfect defending. And because of that, they've now got a chance to level it here, Man City. Is that kept in? Oh, it's not. This is tense. I'll tell you what, half an hour to go, and we're doing our job, but it's far from over. It actually feels like we're level here, even though we're still leading. But as things stand, Man City still need 2. If I slow this game down, I think we'll be okay. As things stand, almost there, but Lloyd is intercepted. And here they come again. And Fagir is through. And it's a brilliant save by Price. I tell you what, they've had chances. They've had more than us, I'd say. Or just as many. First time on target, Price makes the save. And the reason they're not in front in this game is because of their poor finishing. Build-up's been fine. They just haven't kept their composure. Oh, and I'll tell you what, neither have we. How is it only 1-0? In a game with many chances, I can't believe we've only seen the one goal. It's been crazy. It's been so open, but the finishing's been terrible. The build-ups have been really nice. There's been some good football, but the... Oh, Price, what a save again! The finishing hasn't been the best. But to be fair to Lee Price, he's made a couple of fantastic stops. Man City could have had 4 goals today. Instead they've got 0. A couple of big misses and a couple of big saves. Game's not over yet, you know. Still time, 20 minutes. If any team knows about scoring late goals from trailing positions to win a title at this very ground, I think it's Manchester City. Need I remind you? As they come forward again. They've had chances, but the finishing's not been there. Williams with the tackle, but he can't get it clear. And it's Wan-Bissaka, the former Red Devil, into Ferran Torres. Leon Goretzka takes over, back to the Spaniard. It's a good tackle and a corner. 16 minutes, and whilst they still need 2, I'm feeling a little bit like Queen's Park Rangers right now. You just never know who's going to be the man that delivers the Aguero moment. Or can we see it out? Davis, nod that back if you can, son. There we go. There we go. 15 minutes. 15 minutes to hold on to the title. There's Rashesha. Sends it over the top. Gav. Oh, no. 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 Right. Keep it calm. 12 minutes to go. We're temporarily down to 10. But Price again. Oh. I can't believe it. Gavin knocked down. Gets up though. Not forced off. But do I take him off with the Champions League final with a week to go? Or do I keep him on? What do I do? Well, it seems as though it's all over. We are going to win the title for the 2nd straight year. And this will wrap it up. It's Dan James. Oh, to do it. It's not over. I've hit the post, but it's not going to matter. Final kick. And imagine if that would have settled the title. It doesn't. It's over. Gavin does not make history. Stays on 40. Equals but doesn't set it. Joins Ivan and Samuel with 40. But doesn't become the all-time leader in a season. And do you know what's funny? And I'm just realising. He's not going to lift the title. Because when a player gets injured, if they're captain, even if not forced off, they give the armband to someone else. And I'm just seeing who's got it. It's Davis. Yes. Of all the players for the armband to go to automatically. Look at him. Great camera angle. Ben Davis is going to lift it. League 1, Season 2, joined on a free. The veteran, Ben Davis, is lifting the Premier League. Go on, Benny boy! That's absolute class. That's brilliant. Oh, what a finale. It was Season 2 when Ben Davis was released by Spurs, and instead of signing for a mid-table, bottom-half Premier League side, he decided to drop down to the 3rd tier of English football, play for Newport County in League 1, join for the project, not the paycheck, and whilst we blew our wage budget to bring him in, it's safe to say it turned out to be one of the best investments of the series, and how fitting it is that he lifts the Premier League title as we win it back to back. I've got to say though, this game could have gone either way. It was so balanced, so even, both teams as good as each other, and Man City had a whole host of chances. How they did not score, I don't know. Lee Price made a couple of great saves, and he missed a couple of sitters in the game as well. But we did hold on for the 1-0 victory. The only question is after failing to get the goal on the final day, which would have seen him become the all-time record scorer in one of my projects with 41 in a season, How bad was the injury? The little knock towards the end cost him any chance of getting it whatsoever. But I kept him on there. He soldiered on. I believe it would just be a slight knock because Lee Price is my man of the match. A couple of amazing saves in this game to make sure we would win the title back to back. The question is, with the Champions League final in 7 days' time, how bad is the injury for Gavin Humphreys? Well, we'll find out together before we end today's episode off. It will normally come. No, EA, please just fix these things because they're such little bugs. But do you know what? Like, they're just so immersion. Yay! Immersion and realism breaking. But there we go, as you find out there. It is just a knock for Gavin. Like I said before, I've played this game so much now and so long. I can normally determine how bad an injury is going to be just based on the animation alone. And for Gavin, it was indeed just a knock. If a player doesn't get forced off, the likelihood is it is just a knock. There is still like a 10 to 20% chance it could be a week to 2-3 month injury at worst, but the most likely outcome will be just a bruise. So there it is, as Lee Price won the Golden Glove and got a clean sheet on the final day. Gavin's injury is just a bruise. The player of the tournament was indeed Super Gavin Humphreys. Price won the goalkeeper of the tournament. As for the team of the season, you know, I often see this. When the goalkeeper wins the Golden Glove, they don't get in the team of the season. I don't know why. How was Lee Price, clean sheet leader, losing out to Edison? Lloyd was there, though, as was Dan James, as was Gavin, and as was Rabbi Matondo. I'd say that was fair indeed. So there it is. We have won the Premier League back-to-back. Thankfully, Gavin will be okay for that Champions League final against Barcelona, as Newport County, after retaining the Premier League on the final day, are going for a historic treble. 102 goals scored, 4th best defensive record in the division, but no one had more clean sheets than Lee this year, and we win the title by 3 points. It was so fitting. It came down to the final day against Manchester City 2. They pushed us every step of the way this season for a brief period of time. We're leading the league, but I think we just about deserved to retain it, and we just about did. And of course, as you'll see there, gutted. I couldn't get him just a 1 goal he needed to get 41 in the season, top scorer in a single season in a league of all time for me. But he'll join Samuel and Ivan as a player that scored 40, exactly 40 in a single league season. One away on the final day from setting a new record, but I'm not going to say no to 40. Absolutely not. But that will end today's episode of Club and Country, guys. Massive thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And on the back of retaining our title with a win at the Etihad, we are now going for our first ever Champions League. Barcelona in the Champions League final as Newport County chase a historic treble. Whatever happens, it's been a successful season. But now we're going for our first ever CL and a magic treble. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the season finale, the Champions League final against Barcelona very soon.